What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 191 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my bedroom. And today, I'm blessing you all with my Week 6 picks around the NFL. Let's get started. But first, last week I went 9-5. Decent record, 4 games above 500, but I'm still searching for that double-digit win. And maybe this is the week that we do it. So we'll start the Thursday game, the Chiefs versus the Broncos. What a great game, right? Psych. The Chiefs have won 15 straight against Denver, and I believe it's just going to keep continuing. I don't see it happening anytime soon. So I got the Chiefs winning this one 36-17. On to the Sunday games. The Baltimore Ravens take on the Tennessee Titans in London. So this is interesting. The Ravens are a very run-heavy team. The Titans like to stop the run, but last week the Titans got gashed up. The Ravens, they were running the ball well until they decided to quit running the ball. But I think they could stick to that run if Lamar avoids some turnovers and if his wide receivers could finally catch passes. I think they got it, But I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans somehow win this game. It's very, very possible. So it could go either way, but I got to side with the Ravens here 20-17. I think it's going to be low scoring. Next, the Panthers take on the Dolphins. So the Panthers searching for that first win of the season, but they're going against a red-hot Miami team, and I'm sorry, they're going to go to 0-6. I just don't see how they're going to stop that Dolphins offense, Even when the Dolphins turn the ball over, they could just score right away once they get possession again. So give me the Dolphins in this situation, 40-21. Next, the Saints take on the Texans. So this is honestly, I think, going to be a pretty close game, and I think it's going to be good. I think the Saints are just the better all-around team, though. I think they have the better offense, the better run game, the better defense. So for those reasons, I'm going to go with the Saints. But, C.J. Stroud's been very impressive for the Texans. I think he could definitely get the job done. I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans won, but I got to roll with the Saints here. I'm going to go Saints 24-22. Next, the Commanders take on the Falcons. So the Commanders are on 10 days rest after they played last Thursday, and they're taking on the Falcons, who got a bounce-back win. They've looked rough at times this season, but I think the Falcons are going to be able to run against this defense. Teams have been, and it's really up to the Falcons to not turn the ball over. The Commanders, they've been turning the ball over on offense a lot, but I think it's going to be back and forth. I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders won, but, I got to side with the Falcons here. I'm going to go Falcons 28-25. Next, the Colts take on the Jaguars, an AFC South rivalry. The Colts have been playing good football, but the Jags have been playing good lately too. I don't know who to pick in this one. I believe they met in week 1 and the Jaguars won. They usually split every year, but this time I think the Jags are going to sweep them. I think the Jags are just the better team, but the Colts are going to hang in there though. They're not just going to lay down and die. They're going to make it competitive, but I got the Jaguars 27-23. Next, the Seahawks take on the Bengals. This is a very interesting matchup. The Seahawks are coming off their bye. They're going to be feeling fresh. And they're going against a Cincinnati team who got a crazy good, not crazy good, but they had a dominant win. They're feeling really good about themselves. And this could be the game where this offense starts clicking. Everything just starts clicking for the Bengals. Joe Burrow's looking healthy, but they're going against a tough Seahawks team. They don't really have a good defense, but their run game is very, very good, and they haven't been turning the ball over. Geno Smith's been smart with the ball. So this could go either way. I'm really not confident in picking the Bengals, but I think they get it done, just because they're at home, I guess. I think the Bengals win 31-26. Next, the Vikings take on the Bears. So both teams, NFC North rivalry, both teams 1-4. Just both teams have looked very bad, their offense has shown potential at times, but both defenses are just really, really, really bad. I think the Bears can get it done, though, and get the win because they can run the ball way better than the Vikings can. And if Justin Fields just doesn't turn the ball over, who knows? They maybe have a chance to blow them out like they did the Commanders. I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings won, though. It's just very hard to pick. And since the Vikings don't have Justin Jefferson right now, that's swaying me more towards the Bears. So I'm going to roll with the Bears here. I'm going to go 33-30. I think it's going to be high scoring. Next, the Niners take on the Cleveland Browns. Now, this is going to be a good game. The Niners have been on fire. They haven't lost a regular season game since Brock Purdy has been the quarterback. And they're facing a Cleveland team coming off their bye. Good defense, Cleveland, too. But I think if their offense can't do anything against this Niners defense, and they do what my Cowboys did and give them the ball back right away, then it's going to be a long day for that defense. As you saw, the Cowboys defense, which is good, they just got broken. They got broken in half by this Niners team, and I think that's what's going to happen. So yeah, I mean, I would like to see Cleveland upset them, and they could win, but I just, as of now, until someone beats the Niners, I got to roll with the Niners here. I'm going to go 27-20 for the Niners. Next, the Patriots take on the Vegas Raiders. So both teams, well, actually, I'm sorry. The Patriots are 1-4, and the Raiders are 2-3. So the Raiders are slightly better. I mean, the Patriots could win this game, but what I've seen from them this season, I don't know. Like, at least the Raiders have had somewhat of a fight in some of their games, but the Patriots have just looked so awful. They've just looked very, very bad, like disgustingly bad. I'm going to side with the Raiders here, though, 29-24. Next, the Detroit Lions take on the Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers coming off their bye, they've looked sharp this season, but not as sharp as Detroit. I mean, the Bucs do have a path to victory here, I think. I think if they can run the ball, not turn the ball over, their defense could play well. They could do something against this Lions team who's red hot on offense. They're just red hot overall. Their defense is playing better too. I think it's going to be a back and forth game. Honestly, I'm not confident in picking any winner here because it really could go either way. I think it's going to be high scoring but close. So give me Detroit in this one, 28-24. But like I said, not super confident. Next, the Cardinals take on the Rams. So the Cardinals have been scrappy all season. The Rams have been scrappy too. This is an NFC West showdown. I don't know who really wins this game. I'm going to go with the Rams though, but it could be close. Both of these teams usually split 1-1 every season. But the Rams are at home, which I know it's in LA. They don't really have a big fan base, but I think just them being at home can give them a win. Sounds kind of corny to say, but the Rams have just shown me better signs of life, I guess, this year. Like they've been, I don't know, I can't really talk about the Cardinals bad because they beat up my Cowboys, but the Rams have just seemed like they're just a slightly bit better. So for those reasons, I got the Rams here 23-20. And yeah, that's it for that pick. And then next we have the Eagles taking on the Jets. So the Eagles are 12-0 all time against the Jets, as the Jets are 0-12 against the Eagles. The Eagles are 5-0 on the season. Jets are 2-3, but somebody's O has got to go, and it's going to be the Eagles. They're going to take this loss. They're going to be 12-1 all time against the Jets. And yes, I'm being biased and just saying that because I dislike them. But the Jets do have a path to victory. If they can run the ball like they did last week, they're good. And then if they could shut down the Eagles' run game, they're in good shape too. They really are. And like Zach Wilson can't be scared of this defense because their secondary is not good. Their front seven is ridiculously good. I get that. But he's got to take some shots and not be afraid. Say, you know what? I'm not afraid to go out there and put it on the line, throw a pick or two. So what, He's got to do what he's got to do, and he's been growing every week. So I think the Jets get this win. I think they lose, but you know me. I'm never picking the Eagles, so I got the Jets in this one. Let's go Jets, 26-24. Next, the Giants take on the Bills. And oh man, the Giants have just been so bad this year. They've just been really bad. And, the Bills have had their moments where they don't look good, but they always bounce back. And then you see that team where you're like, wow, no one wants to play this team. But the Giants is like, you see them and you're like, oh, a Pop Warner team could beat them. They just look really bad. Daniel Jones has a neck injury. I hope he doesn't go out there and play because that Bills defense is no joke, and it's like you don't want to see something happen to Daniel Jones, right? Like, I hate the Giants. I just like Daniel Jones, but, I always respect a player's health. Like, I would never want to see someone get hurt like that, and the Giants are smart. Just sit the kid for a week. I know the athlete's never going to give up on themselves. They're always going to say, oh, no, I'm good, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't trust it. He gets hit so much. And it's so sad to see. They should just roll with Tyrod Taylor against his former team and just see what happens. But either way, man, I got the Bills smoking them. I got the Bills 41-13 here. The final game, the Monday night game, my Cowboys taking on the LA Chargers. Oh, man, this is big because the Cowboys, it's not a must-win, but you need to win this game and go into your bye week the following week at 4-2. The Chargers are coming off of their bye week at 2-2. They're feeling pretty well rested, And this is a game that the Dallas Cowboys can beat the Chargers. They just need to figure some things out on offense. The defense has to be sharp too, because Justin Herbert's no joke. Now they're going to have Kellen Moore, the former Cowboys offensive coordinator. He's now the offensive coordinator on the Chargers. So it's going to be interesting to see that. Maybe he could get a revenge game. I don't know. But Justin Herbert's no joke. I expect them to throw the ball a lot. I think Austin Eckler's going to be back. But they don't use him sometimes, and they just have Herbert air it out. So the pass game better be ready. The pass rush better get there. Dak and the offense better get it together and just not turn the ball over, and they'll have a good chance to win. I'm always going to pick the Cowboys no matter what. But yeah, it's going to be an entertaining game, and I got the Cowboys 24-20. Let's go. So that's it for my picks. Let me know what you guys think of my picks. What did I pick your team to win, lose? Tell me something. I'm always interested in feedback. So the bye week this week, 2 teams, the Packers and the Steelers. And then obviously I get into my lock and my upset of the week. My lock of the week, Bills beating the Giants. And then my upset is the Bears over the Vikings. So that's it for my picks. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, 2 important things. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Instagram page. Take care and enjoy some football that kicks off in a couple hours tonight.